No!
I'm confused! I'm so confused. What the fuck just happened?
Paige, follow your knees. Paige, follow your knees. No!
Did you really get voted off?
Yeah.
Like, but why?
Look at the group chat. She did.
Julie, how do you feel?
Let me read this.
Woe is me, bro.
Woe is me.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Kevin right now because he just got like voted out. I don't know.
No, I was voted out.
The flashes.
We have to record for the Survivor thing. It's a really funny reaction. Evelyn, how do you feel?
Guys, I think Paige got voted out. This is a tragedy.
What?
I'm not even in
Yeah, how do you feel? How do you
Survivor.
feel?
I feel betrayed that I'm not even in the part of this.
Who's Kevin, bro?
Julian, who's Kevin?
I don't know. Yo, shout out Kevin. Good job, man.
Wow, they really stabbed her in the back and me in the process. I feel quite attacked by this voting session. We all agreed we were gonna vote Kevin, and instead Carrie, Kaylee, everyone else decided they were gonna vote Paige, and I feel like I can see this as like kind of a, declaration of war against me. I think this is a reasonable way for me to look at this.
Okay, post-tribal council thoughts.
It went our way.
Paige
The
got
votes
the
went our
boot.
way. Yeah.
It was kind of predictable, honestly.
Predictable, bro. You got 3 votes in a row, and you were stressing over there. I was looking at you.
Kevin, are there any hard feelings? Are there any hard feelings between you and Gavin and Gabe?
No. They just didn't know what the whole game plan was.
Alright.
So I know I messed up on the voting, but basically what happened was I got there and I didn't know who anyone was voting for, so I just go to the page next to me, like, oh yeah, who you guys voting for? And I just wrote down what she said.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. But like I probably should have talked to the whole group beforehand, but I was so pissed because I was just waiting there. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So like I was just like just let me vote someone else.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
But next time I know I gotta like, talk to the whole group. So like, what do you recommend that I do?
What do I recommend that you do? Well, shit, this thing's slipping. Okay. I don't know. I think it just kind of depends on what you want to do with this. I think early on, I think you have a good amount of freedom. I don't think you have really any reason to be worried at this point.
Yeah, that's why I thought like maybe I'm not like the top member of the group, but I think I like have enough of an ability not to get voted out.
I think you're well within the pack. As in that, like, like if a lion's chasing all of us, there's gonna be someone slower than you that's gonna get eaten. You know what I mean?
That's what the hope was. But I gotta like obviously work with the group better, like meet all the people and like try and be better about that. So like I don't know, I'm willing to like work more with you guys, and trying to like meet you guys more, like spend more team time together.
Yeah,
and stuff
that's
like
good. I think so. Like sort of like the big thing is gonna just be like alliances and like who's aligned with who.
Yeah.
And I think already like there's some pretty clear alliances, like Kevin and Eric.
Yeah.
They seem very aligned. With
Yeah,
each
and then
other.
I mean like Carrie and
Kaylee.
Yeah.
Those two are very close, and Gavin and Paige were
Yeah,
close.
they were really close.
And that was honestly the rationale. Of, like we want to split
Yeah.
split that up.
Because that's a pretty strong terrain.
Yeah. So I'm not like in like any sort of like alliance or anything. I'm just kind of floating around for now.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could do that, but like at some point, like you need to make an alliance with someone.
I think I would probably shoot for Gabe or maybe even for Gavin. Like
Interesting. Okay.
probably not. Probably Gabe would be my choice to go.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what's going on with Gabe because
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
yeah, but he reached out to me
Oh,
and he
yeah.
wanted to talk,
Oh, okay.
which is and he pretty much was just like, I don't really know what's going
Oh,
on.
okay.
Or I'm like totally out of the loop. He said that at the council, he just literally
Yeah.
asked Paige like who we're voting for,
Yeah.
and I just went with that. So he has no sort of plan going
Okay.
in.
So it's not even like a him and Gavin thing. It's literally just like a he doesn't know thing.
He has no one thing. And see, I think there's someone that I think could be pretty trustworthy because he also has reached out to a couple other people. He reached out to John, my roommate,
okay,
first, and was like, I don't know what I'm doing. He was
Oh,
like just pretty much
okay.
stuck. And then
Okay.
John was like, talk to Kenny, he's trustworthy. So he
Okay.
kind of vouched for me in that way too.
Alright.
Alright everybody, welcome to your next immunity challenge. For those of you who haven't seen, Paige was eliminated at the last tribal council. Before we get started today, you guys have to pick out 5 people from your tribe to compete. And you have to decide right now, 1 person to be a caller for 4 people that are going to be blindfolded. Once you are blindfolded, you are not allowed to talk until the challenge is over. You may discuss that now. Alright, everybody.
Hey, stop touching me.
On Polo, who is the caller for Polo? Julian. Alright. And who is the caller for Ula? It's me. Alright. Here's how this challenge is going to work. Blindfolded over on the other side of the quad. The caller, standing in one place, will have to lead the blindfolded players to a series of chairs. The blindfolded players will have to lift the chairs and carry them to the other side of one of the quarters of the quad. They will have to arrange the chairs in a mirror arrangement of how they found it, precise to the person who picked them up. Alright, so if you pick up one, you will have to put it in the same position on the other side of the quad, mirrored. Alright, and then you will have to sit down in the chair that you carried. The first tribe to complete this wins immunity. The catch is the blindfolded players are not allowed to talk, and they are not allowed to hold on to or touch each other in any way, so they cannot help lead each other along the way. Do you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I have to stay stationary. I can't move.
You have to stay stationary. I'll show you where you will be.
Okay.
Wait, how do we?
And both tribes will be right next to each other, so both callers will be shouting through each other for their teammates to hear them.
You don't like attack them.
You cannot attack. There is a barrier of chairs in between the two. You will get first.
We
We will lead you there now.
Do we have to hold hands the whole time?
Wait, let's move this.
just like take baby steps.
Facing this way right now, and you're bringing it back.
There is an arrangement of chairs at the lamppost. It is in like a cross pattern. So when we come back, we're gonna need someone's gonna be at the front, someone's gonna be at the back, and there's gonna be a left and a right. And I'll tell you guys which side you're gonna be on. Like when you get there, I'll tell you where you are, and then you're gonna come back and you're getting here.
All right.
All right.
You guys just need to record.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. All right, everyone, go walk forward. Walk forward. Walk forward. All right.
No, everyone.
Keep going. All right. Here, watch it. There's a chair in front of you. Go a little bit left.
Straight towards
All right,
the
Taylor,
other
the chair's
side
not
of the
in front of you.
quad.
Keep going left.
You know what? You're good. John, yes, where you're pointing. Evelyn, no, 90 degrees to your right. No, 180. Yes, Evelyn, walk that way. Brooklyn, yes, that way. Noah, slight left.
Alright, here, go right.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Go right.
Evelyn, you're good. Brooklyn, you're good. John, slight right. Yep, you're good, John. Evelyn, keep going. Far, it's far, it's far. Noah, you want to be on the left side of that where you just passed. So go left. Yeah, Brooklyn, left. Evelyn, right. John, like 30 degrees left and straight. Evelyn, 90 left. Yeah, go straight Noah. Yeah, John, if you go around near you, right. You're right there, Ruben. All right, here, step. There's only one chair left. It's yours.
All right, Haley, come first, my voice.
Kenny? Brooklyn, just to your left. Do you have the chair? I can't see you. No, that's a tree, Brooklyn. Turn around, turn around.
Come first, my voice. All right, you can sit down.
Get on your knees and feel for a pull. You're like right near.
Oh, it's me? All right. Yeah, keep coming. You're good. All right, come to you right now. Come to your right. You're almost there. We're almost there. All right? Two more steps. All right?
Brooklyn, behind you. Just slightly behind you.
Looks like it's me.
Yes, forward a little bit.
That's good!
Tribal council.
Are you okay? Let's go! There we go, y'all. Come on now. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, guys. Hey, we gotta listen to the boys, guys. I appreciate that. Oh my god, my contact fell out.
Congratulations, Ula Ula, on your first immunity win of the season.
Let's go!
You will not be going to tribal council.
First time.
Also,
Let's go.
start looking for your community idol. You will get the first clue in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. As for Polu, you've lost your persona this season, so you need to go to tribal council.
Hey, what's the record right now? What's the record? What's the record? How many people?
So, yeah, these people kind of Twitter, talk to each other. Lula, feel free to head out.
Alright. Oh, we gotta get this. Alright. Let's go inside.
That was a good challenge.
You don't have to make it.
We just won.
Let's go!
We just won. We don't have to vote anyone out. Let's go.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
I don't know what to say.
We're getting our hint soon for
Yeah,
the
we're
hidden
gonna
immunity
get
idol.
our first hint.
Gabe
Our
with his
bags are
loud
still
voice
over
helped
there.
us out.
Yeah,
Gavin was able to fucking do whatever he did.
Gabe's
Haley
loud ass
did
help.
what she did.
Kenny rolled on the ground a
I
lot,
rolled on the ground.
but it all worked out.
Because we won.
And we're not gonna be able to do shit with our first clue, but it's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, that's all.
Yay!
Alrighty, we won the challenge. Feeling great right now. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with Paulu and like who they're gonna vote out. I think it could be anyone, quite frankly. So I'm gonna be super interested to see what happens there. But for now, I don't really want to think about anything else. I'm gonna enjoy this win.
Show, Where do I go? Come. So, we have a lot of people here right now. We're the majority. We're the majority of Polo right here.
I mean,
If we all agree on one person,
I think we already all agreed on one person, right?
we all know one person, because then we're safe. We're all safe.
Who were you thinking?
I was thinking just doing Akshat because I know from last season he just didn't do
Or
anything.
we could vote out someone who could potentially win the whole game. Julian or John. Both very strong people. Because once we split up,
I'm probably voting on anyway.
yeah. Because look, guys, we can
It's
finalize
all
right here.
Like Paige.
Yeah.
Everyone who got voted out was a woman.
Amanda quit, but
Yeah.
Right.
I wish she didn't quit quite yet, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all.
yeah, she should have quit during tribal council.
Yeah.
But
But it's okay.
I'm pro keeping women.
I agree. Do you guys want to come to a consensus because we're the majority?
I mean, I wasn't gonna vote for any of it in the first place anyway.
Me, I was gonna vote for you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna vote for you.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
Honestly, we can just like mix it up.
Guys,
you
if we
know?
vote John, like that's the biggest plot twist ever. I don't want to vote John.
Yeah, John's right. Like.
No, guys, Julian.
Who came the closest to winning last season?
Actually,
know.
Julian could have won.
Guys,
Julian could have
Julian's
won.
very smart. He's very athletic. And right now they're trying to conspire with each other to see who they want to vote out. But they don't know right now that they're in their room conspiring right now. But we have the majority of our group.
Alright, so let's think about our possible, the people who are on the side, right? Yeah. So, a couple names for them, right? Yeah. First one is Akshat.
Yeah. I would really rather not vote out Akshat.
I would agree. I think we have enough that we can control whether or not Akshat is voted out, basically.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because you, me, Rudra, and Evelyn can all vote together.
Yeah.
Show I'm not sure about.
I think Show and Brooklyn are gonna vote for Akshat.
Yeah.
I think we can convince Noah also.
You think Noah?
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, I would agree. So we could try. We could convince Noah, and then Clara really will not.
Clara,
want
I don't know anything about.
Yeah, Clara will not want Brooklyn to get out because Clara and Brooklyn are friends. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, Akshat's off the table. Nah, Rudra's voting with us. So
I don't
we
think,
can't vote.
yeah, I don't think we should vote.
Because he's like one of the people adding names. So
yeah,
can't vote on Rudra. Brooklyn.
Strategically, she might be a good idea.
I think Brooklyn. Okay. Here's one thing about Brooklyn, right? You look at the other tribe.
Yeah. When the merge comes, she's
very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because Kaylee and Carrie, that's going to be a big three, like immediately.
Yeah.
So unless either of them gets voted out, like soon, like Brooke, it's pretty much over for us if we let that happen to the merge. So Brooklyn could be good. Also, she definitely sold the challenge for us. Yeah.
So do you think John or Julian? Up to you guys. I'll vote whatever you guys say.
I don't know either of them. I don't really know
Julian will kill me. I know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
We can flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
That's crazy. Okay.
Sorry, John and Julian, your fate's being decided by
Okay, ready? Heads is Julian. Heads is Julian. Tails is John. Flip a coin. Tails. That's John. Are you okay with that?
Okay. It was by fate, so.
John.
Okay.
If you're seeing this,
Sorry, John.
we all love you.
Love you so much.
I love
But
you,
you're
John.
too good at the game.
I think I'm probably safe. Probably gonna make it through tribal council finally. Yeah, Evelyn, like, we walked, the four of us girls were in the lobby, and she basically just started telling us we're the majority, even though we weren't, there's four of us. Four is not the majority of 9. But we were the majority, and we could choose who to vote out. And then she said flip a coin. Well, then she was like, John or Julian. And that surprised me because I thought that she was really, really close friends with Julian, which was one of the reasons I kind of wanted to vote Julian out. But if she's so eager to vote Julian out, I kind of don't vote him out anymore. But we flipped a coin that landed on John. I'm not okay with that. I'm texting Rudy. Rudy's not okay with that. But I'm trying to text Clara and find out if she's okay with that, because Rudy and Clara are my core alliance. I think, at least, as far as I know. Yeah, I don't want it to be John. I wouldn't mind it be Julian. I would be happy for it to be Brooklyn. I hope it's not me. Like, I kind of want to control the vote, but also, I also want to be like a anyone but me mentality as well. So I don't want to like push too hard. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, I guess.
Julian, you're gonna want to hear this.
You heard this thing, we're gonna vote by a second.
What do you mean?
Here's the plan.
We all, the whole entire team, agreed to vote on somebody because you guys split off.
What's the
Bad
deal?
news for you. Everyone was upstairs. I was giving my confession. I come out. They target me. They're like, "Who are you thinking?" I had a different name on my mind, and they're like, "Oh, we flipped the coin between you and Julie because you and Julie were the only ones not there."
Okay.
I pretended to agree. Not my stance. My stance, my entire confessional, which I'm scared they heard, was I'm voting for Brooklyn because she fucked up the challenge.
Yes, correct. Hey, let me just tell you right now. Thank you so much for telling me this. It is amazing.
But okay, there's some other news. Good news for you. Akshat said, I called him.
Akshat's voting Brooklyn too.
With what?
Akshat's voting. We talked to Akshat.
You spoke to Akshat?
Yes.
Great.
Akshat's voting Brooklyn too.
That he'll only vote Brooklyn if you were on board.
Okay, so, Brooklyn. Evelyn and Julian are really close.
No, with our tribe, she wanted to eat with Julian.
Yeah. So she decided to flip the coin and then go for me. So she wants me out.
She was very, very like aggressive about it. It was 4 of us, 4 girls.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, so John or Julian, and like she also said that we were the majority as 4. There's a tribe of 9.
It's 9. They're not the majority.
I can't do math. Sorry.
Yeah. So the thing about Evelyn is that I know she's really close with Julian, but I just had a long talk with Julian. I'm close with Julian. Evelyn's closer with Julian. So if Evelyn really wants me out, but here's the thing. He's very good in challenges. We're not gonna go for Julian. We're voting out Brooklyn.
Okay.
Me and Julian talked. Okay. If you talk to Brooklyn, the plan is
Yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Tuesday at Icon because apparently she was really bad in the last challenge. And I think if we need to keep winning challenges.
Right. Yeah. So we're voting out Brooklyn, and then we're telling Brooklyn that we're voting out Rudra. Did you pinky promise to vote me out? Yeah, I know you did. So here's the thing. Are you going to stay true to that promise?
Probably not. No.
No? Okay, great. So here's the plan. If you want to vote with the majority, you should probably vote Brooklyn.
So you're all voting Brooklyn.
Let me tell you.
No, here's the problem. They're all gonna vote. If they all vote you, then you all vote Brooklyn. It's you.
It's gonna be me and Brooklyn as the 2 names on the ballot.
And then it'll become. Would it become Rocks, or is it Rocks?
It'd be Rocks if we tie, or it's a revote and then Rocks. But I think we have enough for Brooklyn. We have me for sure, Rudy for sure, Noah for sure, Akshat for sure.
Wait, how do you know who's voting? Or I mean,
Because I've talked to all of them.
Oh, I didn't know.
And maybe
so
I can't.
Actually, I didn't know. So I thought you only talked to maybe 1 or 2 of us. So I was like,
I can't 100% guarantee Noah, and I can't 100% guarantee Julian, but I think they're both voting for Brooklyn too. So
why can't you 100%?
guarantee Julian? Because Evelyn was the one that was gunning for me, right? Yeah, and Evelyn is close with Julian, and they just had a chat. So they could both vote me. They could both snake me.
If those two vote you, and then who is it? Who is it again? Okay, so Evelyn, Julian. Who else did you say?
Evelyn, Julian.
Brooklyn vote for you.
Brooklyn would probably vote for me. Clara maybe. That's 4. But then if you vote Brooklyn, it would be me, you, Rudra, Akshat, Noah. So if everyone on this side stays true to their word, then Brooklyn's out. But if one of them switches to me, I'm out, probably. That's how it looks out.
Look, I made this pinky promise, so if your thing happens, then I'm gonna get voted out next round. This is true.
Here's the thing.
Like, what do you think all the girls are doing?
Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, show. Here's one thing though. If Brooklyn gets voted out, no one's gonna be gunning for you. Right? They might be gunning for me. No one's gonna be gunning for you. So the only danger is if I get voted out. If I get voted out and you break your promise, then they'll be gunning for you because they have enough backing. But they're not gonna be gunning for you because Brooklyn's gonna get voted out. They don't have enough people to rise against you.
I hate voting. I don't want to vote, but I have the choice between Brooklyn and John. Obviously I want to go for the safer bet, which I feel like would be John, but also at the same time it could be Brooklyn for the later run because she's definitely going to join an alliance with like Kaylee, Carrie, and like a couple other girls too. So like that's what I'm afraid of. But also, if I vote Brooklyn out, then I could get voted out next round. So I'm really, I don't like where I'm at.
Now my thing about Sho is that Sho really wanted to stay true to his pinky promise to vote me out. When I talked to him, he said that to me. We were supposed to be together in this. We're clearly not together. Like, I don't know. He clearly made a mistake, and I talked to Julian about this. I think he's going to be my next target. Me and Julian, I think I can trust Julian. Like, Julian's a very, he's a smart guy, level-headed. I think he knows that, you know, he has to work with me at least for the first couple of rounds to, you know, get our way. So I think as long as we stick together and we get Sho out next, I have enough people in the game.
John is currently having one-on-ones with everybody, but I don't think he knows. So, you're still in for the pinky promise, right? Yes. Okay. I'm still in too.
I'm worried about Evelyn. She seems to be scheming heavily, and I guess Julian as well.
I really don't know what's going on. Am I being voted out?
You guys are so loud. Okay, just whisper. Okay, so I think Julian and John were talking about like you were Rudra out. They told me I am spilling the tea because I don't care. Okay, hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt later. But anyway, so they were talking about you were Rudra out. But we already have the majority of the group voting for John. So if you keep your pinky promise, then we'll stay in. We'll stay in. That's what Julian told me. Okay. That's all Julian told me. Okay. So, yeah, we got the alliance. We got the majority of the people agreeing with each other right now. But if John tries to persuade you to vote anyone else out, like Akshat, who isn't here, I'll vote out John. But I'm gonna feel really stupid if you guys are lying to me. I don't think you lied. I'm not. I don't think you are. Because I'm not. The pinky promise is humongous. It's huge. Because I promised you I would not vote you out. And I'm not voting you out either. Okay, so I'll keep you in. Yeah. Because girls.
So we're having a hard time picking someone to vote because everybody's like shown up and tried hard. So we were thinking about making like an actual move and voting out John. And there's some of us who like agreed to do that, but I don't know if, I think Noah and Clara and Sho are solid on voting out John. I guess I'm solid on voting out John. I don't think Evelyn would lie to me, and I don't think that they're trying to vote me out. That Evelyn and Julian and Gavin were talking, and also apparently Gavin and Julian and John are talking. So I have no idea what's going on there. But yeah, hopefully John will be voted out. And I'm very, very, very sorry, John. I love you.
Alright, so I am very, very nervous, okay? Everyone who I've talked to has said that the group collectively decided to vote against me. Now here's the thing. I'm a more powerful player than people probably give me credit for. You know, I have eyes in all avenues, and I know for a fact that Brooklyn is getting voted out tonight, 100%. But it's still nerve-wracking to know that when the tribal council comes, there will be some names that are flipped over, and it's going to end up being me. That's a little bit scary, especially for the next round when it's me and, you know, the other players. Like, how I know that they won't just, like, you know, stay with this and, you know, try to get me out. And the other thing is that the reason they voted me out was off of a coin flip and then a pinky promise. Because from what I hear, Evelyn was the main person gunning for me. And I know that you're close to Evelyn. So I feel like this could very well backfire on me.
No, Evelyn's not nothing to me for sure. I think she's really fucking stupid. They flipped a coin between you and I. You were gone.
And landed on me.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
And they pinky promised.
They pinky
so
promised.
she's big on it.
She'll told me about that too.
What did she say about Brooklyn?
He said that, you know, he's scared that because of the pinky promise, there'll be him if he votes against. So I don't trust him. I think he might vote for. But the thing is, do you think Evelyn's gonna vote for me?
I don't think it matters.
I think it does, because
what did Noah say?
Okay, so Noah's voting for Brooklyn, for sure.
I think Clara is too.
I think Clara is too.
I just talked to her.
Okay.
And unless she just lied straight to my face, then she said she's in.
Okay.
I know you did the coin flip just now and all that stuff, but...
Yeah, I would vote Brooklyn.
Okay. So, yeah, I think that it's definitely the smart thing to do because, like, probably the tightest bond of anyone across both groups is Kaylee, Carrie, Brooklyn. Like, that trio is impossibly tight. So once the merge comes, if they're all three in, I don't really see one of them not winning. So I think that strategically, her getting out now is probably the best idea. Which kind of sucks. I like her, but I think that it's kind of the smart thing to do.
So that means Claire, you, me, Rudy, Noah, Chuck. So it's for sure.
At 6, yeah.
Okay.
If Evelyn doesn't vote, then that's pretty fucking stupid because in the future that doesn't look great.
That doesn't look great. No. So you should tell her to vote. Yeah. Probably vote for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it doesn't matter, then you could probably tell her to keep her pinky promise. If she's worried about how that looks, but also I don't know about Show.
I don't.
And it's a little bit risky. I don't trust him at all. I kind of want him out pretty soon because he was talking about, like, the last conversation we had. He was like, "Oh yeah, you, me, we're gonna be like a big alliance. We're gonna get everyone out." And then now he's like, "I might vote you because of Pinky Promise." He didn't make a decision when I was talking to him. He was like, you know, Pinky Promise. I don't want to look after me, and I'm kind of selfish. I don't trust him.
Okay, so this tribal council has been a little bit up and down. So what me and John agreed on, our plan should be, was to vote out Brooklyn because we know that once the merge comes, Brooklyn, Carrie, and Kaylee are going to be inseparable. And so we don't want that to happen. So we thought if we get Brooklyn out of the way now, then that might be the best thing to do, which is a bit unfortunate because, you know, we're both big Brooklyn fans, but I think strategically is the thing to do at this stage with our group. But then what happened while me and John were talking is that apparently the other members of our group flipped a coin on me and John since we had gone, and the coin landed on John, and so they all agreed to vote John out. At least that's what Evelyn told me. And Evelyn was like really strong in that because, I don't know, she's never played this before, and so I guess she trusted everyone very highly. But hopefully John and my plan carries through, and I think it should. Hopefully, if we can convince the rest of the group to go along with it. Honestly, Evelyn seems like the hardest to convince at this point. Everyone else who we've talked to has seemed a little bit more readily available to the idea.
Welcome everybody to your first tribal council. As you know, in this game, fire represents your life, so at this time, please light your phone flashlights. In this game, once your fire is gone, so are you. Alright, let's get right into it. Evelyn, first tribal council of the season. How's it feel?
Very nice. It's not really enjoyable. I don't want to come back here anytime soon. I say we win more challenges so we can all be happy and go to our dorms. Zero country says.
Julian, this is not your first tribal council. It is your first tribal council this season. Does it feel different than last time?
Yeah, very different. There's a lot more interconnectedness, I feel, like at the last tribal councils. There were 4 people I talked to every time, and we agreed on everything for most of the year, so we just went on with it together. But this time I feel like I really got to talk to everyone, which was nice. And I got to hear input on everyone's stories from this season so far. I think I got to know most people a little bit better.
Brooklyn, you participated in the challenge today.
Yes, I
You
did.
were the only person who failed to bring their chair back. Do you carry some responsibility with you for that loss?
Yes, but for the record, I followed all of Julian's instructions exactly, and I was nowhere near my chair. But I think you did great.
Thanks. I couldn't see my chair.
But yeah, sorry I didn't find my chair.
Rudra, as someone watching, was it difficult to not try and help out your tribe?
It's difficult. I'm not sure when I was
Oh, yeah.
watching. Like, we didn't like you because you said we couldn't even say anything. It was hard. It was hard.
Yeah, and now that you're here, how do you feel about that loss?
I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed. Like, I feel that if we got to talk, maybe it'd be different. But
John,
Yes.
how nervous are you right now?
I am extremely nervous.
Joe, same question.
Same answer.
Clara, same question.
I don't feel nervous right now.
Anyone else not feel nervous right now?
I don't understand. I don't
You feel
understand.
sad?
I'm just
So you're not nervous?
I'm just tired.
Just tired. What's going into your decision tonight that you're zen? Brooklyn.
I don't know. Sorry. I talked to some people, and then I talked to other people, and I'm gonna vote some way, but I think a different thing's gonna happen. But whatever.
Clara, what about you? You said you're not nervous. What's going into your decision tonight?
My head is completely empty right now. That's why I'm not nervous. I'm thinking about this.
What about you, Evelyn? What's going into your choice tonight?
I think we already know what's gonna happen.
I think you already know what's
I
going to happen.
think.
Do you think everybody knows what's going to happen?
I think the majority of people do. But I don't know. I'm still nervous.
Julian, do you agree with that?
Which part?
That majority of people here know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
John, do you agree with that?
I would say so.
Rudra, how do you feel about alliances so far in the game? Do you think at this point in time they're a big part, or do you think everyone's kind of a free agent?
I think everyone's a free agent. I think today was like everyone spoke to everyone, but I feel when alliances form, it'll be much harder to have that openness where I can be like, let me talk to you. Whereas right now it's just like free for us.
John, do you agree? Not alliances yet?
I would say that there was a little bit of a free-for-all element, but I would say that alliances are definitely forming right now.
What about you, Brooklyn? Do you think everyone's a free agent? And additionally, do you think last season alliances will carry over into this season?
Yeah, because we were allies, just like who we were friends with. So yeah, I'm still friends with those people. I don't think most people were free just so I don't think it was ordered.
Or how do you feel about the relationships that Brooklyn said were friendships in season 0? Do you think they play a big role this time?
I mean, I don't know what those conversations sound like, but my impression is that the season 0 people are really so I'm a little concerned. Well, okay, I don't, in the context of this game, I don't know how relevant that is.
How do you feel about that, Julian? Someone who didn't play season 0 is saying that she doesn't really know how the alliances work. Do you want to speak to that at all? Or do you want to keep it to yourself?
Well, I think that's expected. I mean, if you didn't see it last season, it takes a little time to, figure out who's going to do it and all this kind of stuff. But I think you're in a good spot right now. I would agree.
Alright, I guess it's time to vote, Michelle. We'll start with you.
I said I was gonna vote John, and it was a pinky promise, so I'm just gonna keep my pinky promise.
I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I am a big fan of yours.
Alright, everybody, I have the votes. If anybody has the hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to use it. I do not. Thank you, John. No one? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Brooklyn. Second vote. John. Third vote. Brooklyn. Fourth vote. Brooklyn. Fifth vote. Brooklyn. Third person voted out of UChicago Survivor Season 1. Brooklyn. Come bring me your torch.
It's my phone.
It is your phone. I have to turn it off. Here we go. Brooklyn. Travis spoke. It's time for you to go.
Sorry that wasn't more sad.
That's okay. As for everyone else, it's time for you to go. See you guys on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, Shane. Yeah.